Hey guys, Evan here with Family at Sea, and I've got something really exciting for you guys today. Right behind me here is the beautiful brand new Norwegian Aqua, and I'm about to board the ship for a 2-day press sailing. This is a sailing before the ship begins their retail sailings, and it's not even going to leave the port here in Manhattan in New York City. I'm going to be able to explore the entire ship and get some really amazing footage that I'll be able to share with all of you. If you're ready, I am. Let's go. Next up, time to get embarked.
And I just needed to sign this cruise contract. And I'll be right back with your key card.
Thank you.
Guys are ready. You can put your things at the side for me, please. There we go. Turn this side a little bit.
Like
to the left.
scooch?
To the left, to the left. To the right, to the right.
There we go. All right. Perfect.
All right, here we go, y'all. I made it, y'all. I'm the Norwegian Aqua, and we are entering through the casino.
Welcome aboard, washi.
Washi washi, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, sir. Here we go, the first moments. I have never boarded a ship through the casino. That is a first. Look at this beautiful ship. Wow. This is amazing. Feels very much like an edge-class ship from Celebrity, high-end touches, very modern design. This is amazing. So, I got some exciting news as I was boarding. I was supposed to be sharing my room with somebody. Turns out that person wasn't able to make it, so I am not sharing my room with anybody. Here we go, 5732, and it doesn't work. Have to start the trip by going to guest services. I'm leaving my bags here. Is that a bad idea? Maybe. Here on deck 5, making my way up to deck 6. See, I'm dressed for winter because it's 45 degrees outside. See here, got these different maps here. I need to go up to deck 7, up one more flight, and that's where guest services is. So here we go. See how long the line is for guest services, and I'll determine if I'm going to go there now or later. Good news, the line is not long, so I'm going to go ahead and get this taken care of. The moment of truth, will it work this time? Yes, all right. Get everything unloaded, and then I will show you the room to you guys. Hey y'all, a quick break from the ship. I have temporarily teleported back here to my studio for something way less glamorous, but way more useful. If you're booking a cruise, any ship and any line, my friends at Cruise can save you a ridiculous amount of money with their low price guarantee. They've got access to group rates, bonus perks, and discounts most people don't even know exist. It's like having a cruise deal ninja in your corner. They're actually on this sailing with me, exploring the ship right alongside me. So when you talk to them, they actually know what they're talking about. Oh, and if your fare drops before final payment, they'll automatically rebook you at the lower price. No begging, no paperwork, no soul-crushing hold music, just money saved. Use the link in the description below if you want to book on your own, or call the number on the screen to talk to a real human. Just tell them that Evan from Family at Sea sent you. Now, let's jump back on board because I'm just getting started showing you what makes the ship so amazing. So here on deck 5, on the starboard side of the ship, you can see here right by the forward elevators is room 5732. This is my room for the next couple of days. You can see here you've got 3 lights, makeup room, do not disturb. We're at home. And as we enter the room, you're gonna see very bright colors accented with grays and blues. I'll be sure to show you guys everything, but as we walk in here, got a couch here that pulls out into a sofa bed, television with drawers, and then a very comfortable bed. This is a queen size bed that can also be separated into 2 twin beds if you so desire. Now, one of the things you'll notice here is on the left side of the bed, you've got a lamp over there with 2 USB ports on the bottom. There's not the same lamp here on the right side, but you do have these lamps here, and then you've got a US outlet here along with light switches that you do not have on the other side of the bed. So it's not symmetrical layouts there, it's actually something different. So you can see here, these Oceanview rooms, at least this one, this is what this porthole window looks at. We were sailing, you might see the beautiful ocean out there. Lamp on the left side with USB ports on the bottom. No lamp on the right side, but you've got the US outlet. Here with the couch, you do have those lamps on both sides. They have a USB-A and a USB-C at the base of both of those. This sofa will turn into a sofa bed with a queen size bed there. Across from it, you have a good sized television. Then you've got 4 drawers here at the bottom, as well as some shelves here on either side. So, I mean, not much show you there. There's drawers, they all look the same. So nothing else to show you there. Here at the mirror, we can sit and do some work or maybe do your makeup for the ladies. You've got a nice sized desk here, a drawer here that pulls out some more information in it, a little ottoman or stool that you can pull out and sit on. You've got some more outlets here. You've got a European outlet, USB-A, USB-C, and a US outlet. That is the television remote. Some sailing information there, the literature you can always expect to find on a cruise. And then to my right side here, you have not only a mirror, but also some storage. Got a small mini safe here with a 4-digit code. And then you've also got some racks here that pull out for some additional storage. You have 2 on this side as well as 2 on the other side. So as I close this side, you can see here, you've got more hangers on this side. I've already hung something here, but then you've got 2 more of those racks that pull out there at the bottom. And then you've also got some full length hanger space here. This does not have a door, so it remains open, but that's not really an issue. Then over here, you're gonna see our thermostat. Theoretically, that would turn on, but as you can see, I must be doing something wrong because it's not turning on for me. I put a hotel card in there, it seems to work. So trick for you, if you do need a card in here for power to work, but the hotel key card is doing the trick. And then your master switch. As we go into the bathroom, your bathroom switch, it's a decent sized bathroom. So you've got a nice sized mirror, a very good sized sink here, got some storage underneath, some more storage at the bottom here, some toilet here. Sometimes toilets can be pretty cramped in, especially in Oceanview and interior rooms, but this actually has plenty of room. Got your washcloths and whatnot over there. And then you've got a shower. So the shower here, honestly, for a cruise ship cabin, this is a decent sized shower. See over here, you've got Revive body wash and Nourish conditioning shampoo. So if you like real conditioner that's not commanded shampoo, that you're gonna need to bring your own. It is a good sized shower for a cruise cabin. And then of course your towels over here. So that's it. Again, this is room 5732. This is an Oceanview stateroom on deck 5 right by the forward elevators. Very convenient location if you don't want to walk around a bunch as you make your way to and from the stairs. The elevators hopefully won't be too noisy. I'm sure it'll be fine, especially here on the sailing. Can't wait to see what else the ship has to offer, but I can check the room tour off the list. If you're ready, I am. Let's go. So we are here on deck 6 and we boarded the ship right here in the casino. So that's where I'm gonna kick things off. You can see people still boarding over here, coming in off of the gangway. Not had a chance to explore this yet. I believe the casino is separated into smoking and non-smoking sections. These slots extend up and down here, and then I believe there's another section, smoking section, that I'll show you guys here in just a moment. But then over here we've got your quarter machines, more of the slot machines, and then you've got some table games as well. And I'm gonna make my way back forward here in just a moment. Multiple blackjack tables, 50, 2,500 max there, pretty high stakes. 25, 3,000, 25, 5,000. I'm Baccarat here. Got Cashier here, and you've got Let It Ride Poker, Ultimate Texas Hold'em, Blackjack, then of course, no casino is complete without roulette. So you've got roulette tables here. It is double zeros, American style poker, or roulette. And of course, if you're a Keno or video poker fan, you'll be happy to know you do have a number of machines here. Some of the old school reel style slots, whisker wheels, that's a popular one I've seen on a number of ships. It's an interesting layout, the way they have things broken up here. I believe I saw an entrance to another casino that I'm guessing is the smoking casino. One of the nice things Norwegian does that I wish more ships would do is having 2 full-size, completely separate casinos for smoking and non-smoking. This here is a bar up here, but I'm gonna finish walking around the casino before I go to any other parts. So you can see there are more table games over here. You've got poker for Ultimate Texas, or I'm sorry, just Texas Hold'em over here. So if you like to play against other poker players, you've got an opportunity to do that. And you've got some more slots over here on this side. Blackjack, it's kind of back and forth, back and forth. I apologize, guys. Another blackjack table, another roulette table here, and then a craps table. So if you're a craps player, I enjoy craps. There is a craps table, so that's the good news. Minimum of 5, max of 1,000 on this table. Casino, at least this section of it, is kind of open to the rest of the ship, so that's a bit unique. I don't know if I'll be able to get in here, but there is another section of the casino that I'm guessing is the smoking casino down here. But since we're not leaving the port, I don't know if this is gonna be open or not. The door is open, so I'm gonna take a step in. I'm guessing this is the smoking casino. Now on some of the other ships, the smoking casino is full-sized. It's not on this one. This might actually be the non-smoking casino because it has the non-smoking sign there. So it might be that the full casino is smoking. And then of course, you have your high stakes casino. So here in high stakes, they've got blackjack, minimum of 100 a hand or maximum of 5,000, and then baccarat. Sometimes in the high limits, you'll have other table games in here, but it looks like on this, no roulette or anything like that. It's just blackjack and baccarat. So there it is. This is the casino here on deck 6 of the brand new Norwegian Aqua. Can you believe it? This is exciting. So as we make our way out of the casino to the adjacent area here, you see people boarding here to my right, coming in off the gangway. There is a bar over here. I'm going to show you guys. See over here, you've got the Players Club there in the distance. You can find the casino hosts and things of that nature. And then you've got a bar here as well. A nice open bar here in the casino here on deck 6. And then looks like they have live entertainment in here as well. You can see the piano and the drum set there and whatnot all set up here. Good nice view of the back side of the bar here. The design of everything on the ship is incredible. And just up from the casino is the Aqua Theater and Nightclub. Looks like I'm not gonna be able to get in here right now. Oh, I am able to get in, possibly. Here it is, hello. See here, the theater and nightclubs. You walk in, you've got a bar here, right side, bathrooms here. This is a really unique design. I don't remember really seeing an area like this walking into a theater or nightclub before. So you can see here, get a nice view of the seating here in the theater and nightclub, and then the stage. I don't know if there's gonna be any shows here on this short 2-day sailing or not. This is a unique setup. You can see you've got floor seating here, just in regular chairs, and then you've got your theater seating up from there. I guess there are some other seats up there, it looks like. It is a very interesting setup. This is unlike any theater I can really remember seeing before. Got some seats over here on the sides that you're able to sit on. High chairs here on the back side so you can see over the people in front of you, even though the floor itself is level. Then you've got some more stairs up here to make your way down. So this is honestly, this is a really cool layout. Functionally, I don't know how well it'll work. Not the best seats over here because you got some obstructions in front of you, but I don't know if those will always be there or not. This is a really cool setup. So one final look here from the ground level here on deck 6, showing you the theater stage and whatnot. There will be a couple of shows this evening. It's 7 and 9:30, so I didn't know if I'd get to see one. So it is a really cool setup. Look at these lights as I'm walking through. It's like I'm being teleported into another dimension. All right, here we go. So we're up here on deck 8, which has some additional upper level seating here for the theater. Not a whole lot of seating, but got a few more seats up here. But we should have a nice view of the stage from up here that I can show you guys. So get a better feel for the layout. And that's all that there is up here on deck 8 here is part of the Aqua Theater and Club. So as we make our way out of the theater, past the bars that on both sides, we'll be out by the casino bar area. There it is, Aqua Theater and Nightclub. Just up ahead here should be Improv at Sea, which is the comedy club. There may be a private function in here. No, there's not. Take a real quick peek in here. This is the comedy club on board, Improv at Sea. See, it is more beautiful spaces you can see here. Bar over here. Hello. Give you guys a peek of this. If you're a geek like me and like seeing that sort of stuff, there's the AV setup. And there it is, the Improv at Sea here on deck 6. All right, so as we continue our way past the Improv at Sea Comedy Club, we're gonna be coming up on the Whiskey Bar, the Commodore Room, and Hasuki, which is actually where I'll be having dinner this evening. So here is the Whiskey Bar. Another beautifully appointed space here. Here on deck 6, right beside the whiskey bar, is the Commodore Room, which is one of the main dining rooms here on board.
How are you? Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening. Thank you very much. So there's a small handful of people enjoying their dinner here this evening, but as you can imagine, I'm sure it gets a whole lot busier than this. Got your hosting. So there it is, guys. The Commodore Room here on deck 6. We make our way from the Commodore Room. In the whiskey bar is Hasuki, the teppanyaki restaurant here on board. This is the most teppanyaki table setups I can ever remember seeing on any cruise ship. There's 20 of these teppanyaki setups. I'm sure when they're all active, I'm sure it's pure chaos in terms of like all the awesome chefs doing their thing, but it is really amazing. I'll be having dinner here this evening, here in just a little bit actually, so I'll have real footage to share with you guys of that. Teppanyaki can be one of the things that can be one of the more difficult reservations to get on board. So the fact that they have so many different teppanyaki tabletops or whatever is honestly a great thing. So you can see here, there it is, Hasuki here on deck 6. So the only thing left to show you guys here on deck 6 is the Swirl Wine Bar. Some very cool lighting here. This is a really neat space, really cool. Not a whole lot of seating, but for what's here, this is really awesome, honestly. Here, the menus here, they've got, if you want the premium wine that is not included with more at sea, you've got some options there. And then it's also got it broken out. If you just want the ones that are included with wine at sea, you can see those here. So not a whole lot of options here on this 2-day sail, but that's fine. But those are the menus, and this is the Swirl Wine Bar here at the aft of deck 6. We are presented here with the Metropolitan Bar. And wow, there's a lot of seating at this bar. This is a very nice big open bar space. So here we've got nama, which is sushi and sashimi. Really beautiful decor here. Nice open sushi bar here where you can watch the chefs work their magic. They have Le Bistro directly across from it, which is the French restaurant on board. On the Encore, this was our favorite restaurant of the week. And look at this beautiful chandelier right here that greets you as soon as you enter the space. This is truly remarkable. Light blue gray palette here. You've got some booths here with port side or porthole windows. This is a truly remarkable space. And then as we make our way out of the bistro, you have Hudson's here, which is one of the main dining rooms here on board. So this one, if you're gonna eat at the MDR, this is one of the ones, because as you're gonna see, you have these beautiful aft views. Now if you're out of the ocean, you'd really be able to see something here. But unfortunately, we're stuck here in the port. You can see as far as decor goes here, this is truly impressive. Got a nice private large table there for large parties. Of the 2 main dining rooms I've seen so far, this is definitely the one to be at. I'm sure the menus are probably the same, but decor-wise and views-wise, this is the one. So we saw Hudson's and the sushi restaurant and the bistro. Make our way back up toward the forward of deck 7. See the rest of deck 7 before we continue our way up. You can see here, this is one of your duty-free store here. You can get your tobacco products, liquor, all your sort of duty-free items you can grab right here. We are in port, so they're not open today. Boutique store here, Lifestyles. Looks like they've got some bags and clothes and jewelry items that you can purchase here. And directly across from this is Sid Norman's Poorhouse. So take a peek in here to Sid Norman's. This is one of the more popular spots here on the Norwegian ships. It's a great bar. So here is Sid Norman's here. Poorhouse, if you like a good beer, that is your spot here on board. So here on deck 7, this open space here, you're gonna see we've got your guest services desk here. Got some nice Seating there with windows here on the sides. Onboard credit desk. Got the gateway there that'll take you down to Hudson's and some of those onboard restaurants. Here you've got a star in the box. So if you like your cafe and you like to know exactly what you're ordering, it's always nice to have something familiar like Starbucks. So, and then you've got your cruise next desk if you want to book your next cruise on board. Here's where you're going to do that right here to get your onboard credit or whatever they happen to be offering. And then you've got your internet cafe desk here as well. And all of the elevator banks here, you're going to find great wayfinding signage that'll help you navigate the ship here. So we can see here, to make your way forward, the only thing left are some restrooms, elevators, the Aqua Theater and Club. Everything else is to the aft, but then it's also going to show you what you can find on each deck, from deck 20 all the way down to deck 4, which just has the tender lobby. So I'm going to make my way up to deck 8. On deck 8, you see there's some bathrooms up here, and this is the upper level of this sort of atrium space where we saw the casino and the Starbucks and the guest services and all that, but this is the view from up here. Take a look out here at the outdoor promenade on deck 8. Now this space on the Encore had all sorts of bars and whatnot right on the outside. What we have seen so far at the forward end of this is, yes, it has some seating, but not much beyond that. So I'll be curious to see what else we find as we make our way toward the aft. We can't go on this side, so I'm gonna cut through. It says they're refueling right now, so I'm not gonna be able to walk through there, but I'll try to catch it on the other side. Here we are back in the atrium space here, up on deck 8. This is the top story of this space here. You can see here we've got the Belvedere Bar to my right. All the bars have been very popular spots. This is not representative of what a real cruise experience would be like because it's a 2-day sailing with all travel professionals. But you can see here, this is Onda by Scarpetta. This is the Italian restaurant on board. I love how unique all the different spaces feel in the different specialty restaurants and across the different parts of the ship. Beautiful decor here. Got a nice wine fridge here. And you've got some beautiful views that open up to the boardwalk deck outside. And you can see there's some additional seating outside that people may choose to use if it's not 45 degrees and raining outside like it is right now. All right, this is the outdoor seating here at Onda by Scarpetta. Here, this is actually where I left off, at least for right now. It's allowing me to walk out here, so until somebody tells me not to, I'm just gonna continue my exploration. And we will next see Los Lobos, the Mexican restaurant on board. Mackenzie is a huge Mexican fan, so we will absolutely be enjoying a dinner here during our 7-day sailing. See the sides of the slide sticking out here on the side of the ship. Some day beds here. I'm sure these things are probably almost impossible to get. You might have to pay extra for these, I don't know. But with a very shallow pool that you can dip your toes in here. Definitely looking forward to being out here on a real cruise when it's actually warm and I'm not freezing my tuchus off. Cool things you'll find here on the perimeter, on the outdoor promenade here on deck 8 is this structure here that is the perfect spot for a photo op. We're outside the local bar and grill. And you've got some more just on this side, just like the other side. Twin setup of these day beds, the shallow pools, infinity pool here. And then you've got the Soleil Bar here. And one of the cool things here, you see, in addition to a variety of different beers on tap, they've also got a Cabernet and a Chardonnay on tap as well. And you can see also here, you've got some self-serve ice cream here. So that's everything there is to show you here. See the photo gallery out here. We've got these greens out here, kind of like a little putting green. Gives it a neat look and feel. And at this point, I've officially made my way all the way around, making my way down 2 flights of stairs here, down to deck 6 to grab dinner. Took some negotiating, but I'm in. Here we are at Hasuki Teppanyaki. Have you ever seen so many teppanyaki grills in your life? All right, y'all, so we got a salad and some miso soup, pretty basic, but I'm gonna give it a try. We'll see how it is. I love a good hibachi experience, so I'm excited for this. Salad's nice, there's a mix of greens in there. I don't know what the dressing is. It's not yum yum, maybe it's ginger, but it's pretty good. And I'll try the miso soup here as well. You can probably hear the music playing already. I love good hibachi experience, so hopefully we get a good chef for see. But salad, I'll go with very good. Miso soup, nothing special about it. Could use a little bit more flavor, so I'm gonna go the fair on that. But overall, I'm happy with this. It's a good start.
My first time also. All right. Okay, I would like to repeat the order, yes? Okay. Wow, good order. Super.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got it. Right.
All right.
So close.
I got it. Yay! In my back. Right in your heart. Wow.
All right, so we got the fried rice and the veggies. And more importantly, you can see him working his magic on the shrimp, the scallops, and soon the steak. Steak is on the way, but I got some shrimp and scallops. I only ordered scallops. They gave me both, so I'm excited. It looks really good. It sounds really good. It's got really great flavor. Cooked just right. The scallop, definitely yummy. Let's see how the shrimp is. Teppanyaki can be hit or miss, but so far, this is definitely one of the better ones. So the scallops are yummy. So if you like scallops like I do, definitely get those. So try the scallops that were amazing. Try the shrimp that was very good as well. Let's try the steak, see how this is. So it's cooked to perfect medium rare. It's really good. Just use a little bit more seasoning, but it's cooked right. The temperature's right. It's really good. I'm going to go very good on that, but the scallops, easily the best of the three. Phenomenal. This is Anne-Marie from Cruises It. If you've been watching my content, you know that I'm really excited about our new travel partner. Somebody else might not agree, but she's the brains behind that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
She's the brains behind the operation. She's really awesome. Guys, if you want somebody that can help you save money on a cruise, can help you plan the perfect cruise, and is also just really friendly to work with, this is your person, Anne-Marie. So
we'd love to have you. We have amazing agents that are here to support you and answer any questions for you and really get you the best deals and add perks to your cruise that you won't get on the cruise line. And we are so excited to be partnered with Evan. He is an incredible creator, and everything that he's doing, showcasing all of the ships and all of the perks, we're really lucky to be partnered with him.
So Cruises It, Anne-Marie, she's one of the amazing people you'll work with there. So definitely be sure to reach out to her. So
we'll be there for you.
Now back to more food. She got the healthy option. She got fruit. Meanwhile, I'm over here eating cake, so it's making me look bad.
Good.
So green tea cake, we're gonna see how it is. I'm a little bit nervous. It tastes like green tea. It's actually, I don't know if I need that, but it's actually not bad. I'm gonna go the fair on this. If you really like matcha tea, it might be a yummy. For me, I like it, but it is what it is. So there's an icing in the center. I didn't get that in the first bite. I'm gonna give it an update. Let's see if it's any better. I judged it too soon. With the blend of flavors, that's actually significantly better. So I'm gonna upgrade that from a fair to a very good. And it's actually, if all the bites are like that, it might be yummy, but it's very good. This is, so get it, make sure you get all the flavors together, because that is very good. So we just finished dinner at Hasuki, the Teppanyaki restaurant on board. What'd you think?
It was amazing. The scallops were probably the best scallops I've ever had in my entire life, and I'm just not saying that. The experience was so fun. I don't know what the guy is called, but the chef. The chef was so funny, so cute. He did high sodium, low sodium with the salt. We had a great experience. The food was amazing.
The server was awesome. Sometimes the service can be like too low energy, but he was actually perfect. He had the right balance of having fun while also not being overbearing. So it was really good.
Yeah.
The food is great, and it's also the biggest teppanyaki restaurant I've ever seen on a cruise ship. So
that was a lot of stations.
Yeah,
right. That was way bigger than I've ever seen.
It should be easier to get a reservation here than on some other cruise ships, hopefully. But this is definitely a spot to check out. I'm up here on deck 12, and this is where the medical center is. And you'll see here they have a machine here. I don't know how well that's going to come through, but basically you can get seasickness medicine all here at the touch of a button on this machine. It's ranging anywhere from $4 to $10. So it's nice they have options. It shows the hours for the medical center. So I'm gonna try and make my way back here to the studio lounge. If you're familiar with Norwegian ships, you know, usually there's like fish on the carpet that point you in the right direction. On this ship, instead of it being fish, they've got these triangles pointing you in the direction of the forward of the ship. Toward the forward of deck 12 here, you can see they've got the studios, studio lounge. I'm not able to get in here. I'll see if I can get access later in the week, but it would be right here through this area where they would have that lounge. So we're here at the spa here on deck 16, and this is Sean, and she's about to give me a tour of the spa here. So thank you, Sean.
All right, so first of all, first up we have the IV therapy. So this is really good because it's going to be really beneficial for your hydration, if you struggle with seasickness, if you're here to use and abuse the drinks beverage package. And over here is our fabulous barbershop. So this is our barbershop for just mostly for the men. So this is where we do our ultimate shave, okay? This can help you lose targeted stubborn fat in just 15 minutes and make you look 10 years younger in just one treatment. And this is our pulse fitness center. So this is all for my gym freaks. You like gym?
Yes.
Good for you. Welcome to our spin studio.
Oh wow, look at this.
I'm going to show you something from this way.
Very nice. Oh wow. It's got a balcony out here. Get out of here. I've never seen that in a spin studio. Wow, this is gorgeous. New York at night. You can see here they've got clips on here, but they've also got, if you want to do clipless, they've got shoes in the back there as well.
Over here, so that's our gym.
Yes.
So now we've seen the spa, we've seen the salon, we've seen the reception, we've seen IB. We've also seen the gym. Now over here is our treatment rooms.
All right.
For massages. So this is one of the massage treatment rooms.
All right, beautiful decorating. Norwegian's definitely done a great job of decorating across the ship. It is very well designed.
So we have acupuncture here on board too, as well as facials, cryotherapy. So welcome to the thermal suite.
Oh wow, look at that, guys. Oh my gosh.
If you have any muscle aches or pains, because it uses percussion therapy to allow you to get into the area of your concern, and this is one of the best features.
Oh, look at that.
This is our thermal suite. So here we like to do hot, cold, relax, repeat.
Awesome.
Okay.
Aromatic steam room. I'm gonna step in real quick, is that okay? My lens is gonna fog up, guys, but woo, it's a little bit steamy in here.
So the tropical sauna is our traditional sauna. This is more of a dry heat. Both dry heat, but this is our more traditional sauna, whereas this one's more hotter.
Okay, perfect. Step in here too. This is the Finnish sauna. This is hotter, you said?
Hotter. It's like
All right.
Miami heat.
All right. This is the Finnish sauna.
And then we have our showers. And these are our experimental showers. It has a rainforest effect on it. This is a brand new sauna. This is only on Norwegian Aqua. So this is our brand new yellow clay orchid clay sauna. So this is going to be really beneficial to help open your pores, detoxify your muscles. And then just behind you have your Himalayan salt room. So this is full of Himalayan salts, and you see there's a little flower over here. This Himalayan salt dust comes out, and then we have the ice ring.
All right. Gotta go in here, guys. It's a little chilly, but it feels good, not gonna lie.
So this is the most relaxing area on board. So you thought the bar and the pool might be relaxing? No, this has no kids allowed in this.
All right.
So what I'm going to take you to is now called the thermal lounge.
Okay.
This is our tranquility on board here. We don't let any kids under the age of 18 in here.
All right.
But we're at the front of the ship again. So you have more of a clearer view of New York City.
Wow.
Take a seat.
Nice heated lounger. This is the life, guys. Got the New York skyline, but if we're out of the ocean, more importantly, we'd be able to see the ocean out there. Norwegian definitely does their thermal spas, right?
So this is one of our specialty beds.
Oh yeah, I've never done this one, like.
This is a quartz bed, so if you put your hand underneath, it goes right deep, it's really hot.
Oh yeah, you feel it heating up.
Yeah, so basically what this is really good for arthritis, if you have any lymphatic drainage, or if you need help with boosting circulation.
So we got ourselves a pretty awesome tour of the spa there on deck 16, and we're making our way up to deck 17 now. Got the big model of the ship here. These are always really cool to see. So here on deck 17 is the Aqua game zone. And you can see here, this is pretty awesome. Norwegian does a really good job of these fun areas. And the Aqua is certainly no exception. See what they have in their latest iteration here. You can see here, they got some VR, virtual dynamics machines here with a variety of different experiences that you can have fun on. Old school hockey, bubble machine, a variety of different arcade systems here. Ski ball, ticket machines, Dance Revolution, or whatever the most modern iteration of that is. Can I make a shot? I'm one-handed, guys. We'll see how this goes. Ah! Got these racing arcade machines, variety of different claw machines here. Fishing game, airstrike. Man, Jackson and Kate, especially Jackson, are going to be in love when they see this. Got a racing virtual reality machine. Beat Hero looks like DDR or Guitar Hero, except it's virtual. That's really cool. Got air hockey. Got a huge Pac-Man Battle Royale machine. That is intense. Look at this duck pin bowling right here. Oh, look, and for the parents, you've even got some old school arcade machines. I love it. That is really cool. Got some more Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Popeye Defender. Wow, talk about old school. That's pretty awesome. So this is the game zone for just a really cool mix of a few virtual reality machines and then mostly an arcade. So as we come out of the game zone, they next have the observation lounge here. See, a lot of newer cruise ships have done away with observation lounges, which is unfortunate because honestly, they're one of my favorite parts of the ship. Norwegian, fortunately, has not gone that way, and they still have them. They have not given these up for the Haven like you see on the Retreat with the newer Edge class ships. Coffee here, beverages. You can see during other times of day, they'd have some finger foods that you can grab right here. So you got a bar over here. It almost looks like a library in this area. That's not what it is, but it's kind of what it looks like. And walking out the other side of the observation lounge here. It's outside of the observation lounge and the game zone. We are walking out onto the pool deck. I'm gonna sneak in here real quick just to show it to you guys. So this is Palomar. This is the seafood restaurant on board. Now I will say, as cold as it is outside, it feels quite nice. There's some heat being piped out through these things. You can feel sometimes the Surfside Cafe. You can get yourself a coffee over here. You got an accessible shower right there. Nice open seating out here as well. This is the buffet on board. You got salad bar, pizza bar, beverage stations, pasta bar here, hot entrees. See a good looking spaghetti, potato salad, beets, carrots, tomato salad, a variety of different grilled meats here, chicken cacciatore, got all sorts of different things in here. Fruit bar, a variety of different desserts. Of course, you got Surfside Bar, so you can grab a drink. And this is the burger bar. So nice seating here, lots of great views from up here. Here from the starboard side elevator bank here, you can see here the entrance from this side to the Surfside Cafe to my left, Palomar and Sukhothai here to my right. So I'm going to take a quick look at both of these. So you see here a nice open area where the chefs work their magic so you can watch as they perform. Some nice seating here, tons of great views across the ship. Hello! All sorts of different options here you can see as they work their magic. And then directly across from this, hello, is Palomar. So here in Palomar, they have a nice bar here where you can grab a drink, perhaps grab a bite here from the bar as well if you want. Wow, look at some of those. That looks good. Take a look there at the menu, Sukhothai. And the one area that I have not seen here on deck 17 is the Vibe Beach Club. I'm assuming that's open. And here we are at the Vibe Beach Club. To my right is the stairs to go up to that, but we're gonna take a look out here, Vibe Beach Club. So if you're looking for a spot where you can get away from the crowds and actually find a lounger, and look how thick the padding is on those loungers, this is the space where you want to be. Costs extra for you to get access to this space. I don't remember the exact price off the top of my head, but it's not included. I'll take you guys around what else they have out here. You can see all sorts of nice lounge chairs. And then of course you have the bar here as well. So in my opinion, if you're not gonna stay like in the Haven, if you wanna pay the huge premiums for the Haven, Vibe is kind of like Haven Light, right? You're not gonna get the same level of service and whatnot, but it's certainly gonna elevate your experience. And if you're just looking for a spot where you can get away from the crowds and you're in a Caribbean itinerary or Mediterranean, somewhere that is warmer, Vibe is probably worth the money in my opinion. These are reserved cabanas, so yeah, these are things you pay an additional premium on top of the Vibe. But from what I recall, like the step up from just standard Vibe to those is usually not that much additional, so it's probably worth it if you're gonna be actually using them. Moving from the Vibe Beach Club to my right, you're gonna see the sign here. It shows we got Ocean Thrills, the Slide Coaster, the Bullseye Bar, the Drop, Glow Court, Pickleball Court, the Stadium, and Tea Time. Got a great sports bar up here. Look at this, guys. Tell me this doesn't look incredible. Just the lights up here. See that slide. Right now this is just storage, but that's actually the top of the drop slide there. It looks like this is mini golf, I think. But I mean, look at this. This is just not typical mini golf. This is a whole digital mini golf experience. This looks absolutely incredible. I wish I was on here for a real cruise right now. So much going up on here. Each area is themed after a different country, a different city. We got New York, London, the Netherlands, Spain. Gosh, this looks awesome. The stadium, wow. And look at how cool those tables look, all lit up at night. Got the biggest doggone foosball table I've ever seen. Beer pong, ping pong. Here we are. The Glow Court is up even further. You got pickleball up here. Is this an extension of the miniature golf? It goes on up here? Wow. It's bigger than I realized. That's Jamaica. Got a whale tail here. Australia. That is one of the coolest miniature golf arenas I've ever seen, or courses, I guess, I've ever seen. That is really cool. A nice view of the Vibe from up above. We got Alaska right here. We love Alaska. Do I look like a bear, guys? Now make our way up to the Glow Court here at the top. I believe this is deck 20 we're going up to. Here we are at the Glow Court. Look at this thing. This is amazing. Wow. All lit up at night. I'm actually really happy that I'm here late at night so I can see what it looks like lit up. Look at this. It's got interactive games you can play. All right, so they're about to start again. Let's see how this works. Look at this. Ah, swish. Boom. This is awesome. You're better than me, but.
It's okay.
Nope.
We have electric art, we have to touch and jump on stuff.
What?
We have react, stomp, pull space, and then soccer as well.
That's my game right there. Soccer. All right.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Try soccer?
Yeah?
Yeah.
There we go. So guys, that is the Glow Court up here, very top of this ship, deck 20. Here is pickleball. I need to learn how to play because it looks like a ton of fun. As competitive as the family at sea is, it's probably right up our alley. But this is the pickleball court here. I guess we're on deck 19 at this point, I would think. As you can see here, that's where the bottom of that Aqua coaster comes out here. See, that is the main pool deck, Lido deck. there with the TV. I'm cautiously optimistic about what we're going to experience on a real cruise on the Aqua at the end of May. The tea time here. So you're gonna play your miniature golf. Get your putters over here. All right, there it is, guys. The sport court, the Aqua Slidecoaster, the glow court, all the amazing things right here at the very top of the ship. Oh, there was a show here at 9:30. I'm late, but I'm gonna stick my head in here. I'll go up to deck 8 and sit up there. All right, the welcome aboard party. So, usually you've got a sail away party, but we're not sailing anywhere. So on this, we got the welcome aboard party. We are in Improv, which is the comedy club on board. Well, day 1 is in the books, and really we got on the ship around 4, so day 1 wasn't much of a day at all. Tomorrow is our only really full day on the ship before we get off on Wednesday morning. So it was quick, this very short sail, and blink and it's gonna be over, but this is a beautiful ship. I'm very impressed by how nice everything is. It's hard to believe it's almost over, but it was a really good first day. Exciting to be on a ship, you know, that's just getting started. So can't wait to share more with you guys tomorrow, so stay tuned, you are not gonna wanna miss it. Good morning, it is day 2 and it's the final day of this very short press sailing already, which is kind of hard to believe, but I'm gonna go up, I'm gonna check out the breakfast buffet. Probably won't eat anything, but I at least want to see what they have up there, and then get some more footage that I wasn't able to get yesterday after it got dark out, up on the Lido deck, and then from there I'll see what sort of activities they have going on. I'm just gonna make the most of this short 2-day sailing. So if you're ready, I am. Let's go. Making my way through the Atrium space here from deck 8. So here at the aft of deck 8, you've got the local bar and grill. It's definitely a different vibe in this space compared to the local on the Encore, where it felt more like a true bar and grill, where this definitely feels more high end. Look at how big this bar is. It stretches on forever. I'm gonna make my way here to the Indulge food hall.
How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. We've got camera here, which looks like for breakfast. We've got omelets and whatnot. Got some different pastry options and fruits. It says just desserts, so later in the day I'm sure that's where you can get your desserts. Cereals. And you have noodles here. But you can see in here they've basically got a variety of different food cuisines that you're able to get. During breakfast, they don't have much in here, you know, just some fruit there. But you can see during lunch and dinner it'd be the Latin Quarter, where there's great seating here. Got tapas. This here says Penrose, so it looks like that's for you get some vegetarian options. And then your seaside rotisserie. Not sure what they have here for breakfast, but this looks like some bread options. You can get some bagels or toast. It is a unique space here they have on board, and then of course you've got some great outdoor seating if these doors are going to open. They definitely have squeezed in as much seating out here as they can on a ship this size. This is the Soleil Bar. This is at the aft of the ship. And they've also got the Luna Bar here at the back of this area. So just a little corridor here that cuts through, but it's a neat spot. It just brings you back over here to this spot. So there it is, the Indulge Food Hall. We are here at Los Lobos, here at the aft of deck 8, and I'm gonna see if I can take a peek in here. Yep, I'm able to. We had a pretty good meal here on the Encore, which they unfortunately got rid of Los Lobos on the Encore, and they expanded Cagney's Steakhouse in there instead. But you can see here, looks like today they're set up for some sort of talk or something of that nature that they're going to be doing. This is one of the smaller specialty dining venues on board. Neat art installation there on the ceiling. It is a nice venue here at Los Lobos. We are here at the other side of the local bar and grill. So we're here during breakfast time, so you can see even on a sailing like this where you've only got sold at half capacity, you still have, it's a very popular spot. And from here, you can cut across to the other side and this will take you over to Indulge Food Hall. Well, we are out here on deck 17, out on the Lido deck, and the pool, I am told, I'm gonna check, but I'm told it's heated. It is. So they say it's around 40 degrees today, but with this wind, it definitely feels colder than that. So getting in the pool would probably feel great all the way up until the moment you had to get out of the pool. It is cool being out here. Like, you can see that New York skyline right here from the cruise ship. And look at this, the hot tub bubbling, and look at the steam coming off it with this cold air. So I'm gonna check. That's not a whole lot warmer than the pool. It is a beautiful pool deck up here. I can imagine on a warm day in the Caribbean, on a sold out sailing, it probably gets extremely busy up here. This here is a splash area for the little ones. Lots of great seating options surround this for the parents as your little ones have fun. Got the Surfside Cafe, the buffet here on the right side of here, and then you've got the Waves pool bar. So if you want to grab a drink up by the pool, this is your spot. Now, I would imagine on a warm day that is probably a very popular venue. Might be difficult to get a drink there at peak times, but that's pretty much every pool bar on every cruise ship ever. Look at those planes over there, those jets on the aircraft carrier dock beside us. 15 different jets and helicopters and whatnot over there. It's pretty awesome. That's just one of the really cool things you can expect to see here if you happen to be boarding a cruise ship like the Aqua here in Manhattan. Here on deck 15 is the Splash Academy Kids Club. This is where the family at sea spends a lot of time around board. See, we've got large screens here, all sorts of video games, great seating throughout. It's always tough for me to tell you if these spaces are good or not, but the good news is Kate and Jackson, the official Kids Club experts at sea, will be on board in a few weeks, and they'll be able to give you the real lowdown on just how great of a kids club is this. This is one of the smaller kids clubs, but it says in a huge ship, so it's probably sufficient for what they need. So here on deck 14 is the Entourage Teens Club. They've got some things going on in there. So I happened to walk in through the wrong door over here. They didn't say it's closed. So this side says Splash Academy, so I'm not exactly sure how that works, but you can see that is the space here on deck 14. So it's about 40 degrees outside, and the higher you get on the ship, the worse the wind gets. And my not so smart butt is coming up here to do the Aqua Slidecoaster. Full transparency, I'm gonna try and do both sides, but then as soon as that's done, I'm going to the hot tub. Then after that, I'm going to take a hot shower and warm up. So if y'all been waiting for somebody dumb enough to do this, here's your moment. About to freeze, y'all. Look, everybody else is wearing coats. I'm jumping in the water. What am I thinking? All right, here we go. Oh Lord, how fast is this about to go? We're about to find out. I'm gonna do it twice because there's two different sides. The slides are slightly different, but here we go. Oh gosh, is there a countdown? Or no? Okay, oh boy. Here we go. Oh, golly jeebers! Oh my gosh! It is so cold! It is so cold! Oh gosh! Oh my god, it is so cold. There are certain body parts that are frozen right now. Woo! Woo! Oh my god! Woo! Now for the left side. Oh my god, it's so cold. Dude, it fills with water and it's like riding in a freaking ice cube. There's a song by Pink Floyd called Comfortably Numb. This is uncomfortably numb. Woo! Oh my god! Woo! So cold! Oh golly jeebers, it's cold! Woo! Alright, I'm not dead yet. Oh gosh, I might get hypothermia. The hot tub is calling my name, y'all. Here we go. Oh, this is the worst part. Oh my gosh. Oh, the worst part is right there at the end. It's just, you know, it's gonna hit you. It is so cold. All right, thank you very much. Now I'm gonna go to the Vibe Beach Club and warm up in the hot tub. until I have to get out, and then I freeze again. But at least I'll be warm until I get out. I did the Aqua Slidecoaster in 40-degree temperatures with wind, and golly, it was cold. Now showered and warmed up. Now I'm gonna go explore the rest of the ship, see what there is to share with you guys on the rest of this short journey. Up here on deck 17 is one of my favorite areas of any cruise ship that has one, and that is the observation lounge. See, this has been one of the most popular spots. Anytime I've been in here, it's been pretty crowded. So, see here, there are still some seats available, but because it is a great spot to lounge and take in your surroundings without being outside in the cold or the hot maybe for others, it's a popular spot. The large bar that wraps around. See, they've got some finger foods available. Not that much, but if you're just looking for a quick bite, they do have some options for you. Time to enjoy my first drink of the day. This is a strawberry margarita up from the observation lounge on deck 17 forward of the ship with some incredible ocean views, or in this case, views of the New York City skyline. Quite nice, not too sweet, good flavor. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy this, and I've got an event with 6 with some of the NCL staff. I don't know exactly what it is, but some sort of event to just meet and greet, so I'll go to that at 6. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this and yeah, catch up on some things. So we are here in the Haven, and it's a very nondescript entrance to the Haven Sundeck Lounge. It's just a plain door, but you walk in here, you're gonna see, you know, pointing to the different areas. You got the elevators, the lounge and bar, the Haven restaurant, sun deck, and the outdoor lounge. I'm just gonna show you guys around what you can expect to see in here. So it's very nicely appointed. It is very dark, a lot of browns, a lot of natural wood tones. This is this beautiful outdoor seating here, and look at these amazing views here at the aft of the ship. Like, this is absolutely incredible. You know, ocean views are amazing. Views of the New York skyline at night, they're not too shabby either. A beautiful infinity pool here, so you can see there's a more shallow section and then the deeper section there that goes off the aft of the ship. And one of the cool things that's a bit different than, like, you know, the yacht club or the retreat or the sanctuaries, out here, in addition to just having a pool, you've got full-on sauna. With as cold as it is out there, stepping inside this is absolutely amazing. Feels truly incredible. So you've got a nice sized sauna in here, but then in addition to that thermal infrared sauna, you've also, directly opposite of that, of course, you've got some showers too, but you've got an ice room too. Like, are you kidding me? You have an ice room and a infrared sauna here exclusive to the Haven. This is absolutely breathtaking. This is incredible. And then it wraps around here and it goes upstairs as well. But here you've got the Sundeck Bar, lounge, whatever they call this area here, but nice sized bar, not as big as the bar you're gonna find inside in the Haven, but still nice area here. And then you can go into the lounge through here. But I'm gonna go back to where I started from. You can see here these day beds would usually be set up. All the cushions are bundled up and whatnot. So for the wind and the fact that the bar is closed. So as we go around the corner here and make our way back. Curtains are closed now, but when they're open, you'd have some pretty beautiful views here at the back of the ship. And then you have some additional seating here. It's currently roped off, but you guys will be able to see everything from here anyways. So we're back now in the Haven Lounge, and I will show you the main bar here. This is the part that I would be most excited about. This bar that wraps all the way around, so plenty of seating. So I don't think, even on a fully sold out cruise, I doubt you're ever gonna have trouble getting a seat here at the bar. Past the Haven Lounge, you have this area here where it is the concierge desk. Now, unlike the concierge desk you will find in the yacht club on MSC, where it's 24/7. These are not staffed, or well, actually they might be on others. At least on this sailing, it's not staffed 24/7. But you can see, nice big desk area here. Plenty of room to sit down and have a conversation about anything you might need. And then we'll enter back out here, back to where we already were, just on the other side, with the view from this side of the New York skyline. But we're gonna go up these stairs here to the Haven Sundeck up here. So we got a couple of small hot tubs out here. Not, you know, the big ones like you might see in some other areas, but tons of seating out here, lots of lounge chairs, another view of that beautiful New York skyline from up here. So that's all there is up here. There's not as much up here as there is downstairs, but it's a way to get away, and you do have those beautiful hot tubs. And then over here, you've got a nice size shower, and there's another one directly on the other side of that. And that's it. That is the Haven Onboard, the Norwegian Aqua. I'm gonna grab a drink in the Haven Lounge, and then I'm gonna call it a night. And this sailing is very short, 2-day sailing will be a wrap. And just like that, this extremely short, they call it a 2-day sailing. We got on at 4 p.m., we'll be off 6 a.m. So really 1.5 day sailing is a wrap. I'm heading back to the room for the final time after grabbing a nightcap in the Haven Lounge. Then it's all over. Tomorrow I'll be up bright and early to get off the ship and go back to reality for a little bit. I hope this helps you plan your own dream vacation here on the Norwegian Aqua. This is a ship with a ton of potential, and I'm really hopeful that it will be a great experience when we're back in just a few weeks in May. So this has been a great journey. I'm looking forward to being back in just a few weeks. So if you're ready for that, you know I am. Let's go. Well, this way too short, less than 2 days sailing has come to an end, and I'm about to disembark the ship. Well, room 5732, it's been fun, but it's time for us to get off the ship. Good morning. Thank you. Well, this all too short, less than 2 days sailing has come to an end, and it's time for me to get an Uber and head out. But first, some thoughts. The Aqua is a beautiful ship. Decks 6 to 8 have an upscale modern vibe that will rival what you'd experience on the Edge class ships from Celebrity. The upper decks with the pools and the glow court and all the sports and fun activities up there will honestly give Royal a run for their money. But the big thing that is yet to be determined, that we'll see when we're back on board next week for a real sailing, is can it hold up to the crowds? If it can, then this could be a game-changing ship for Norwegian. But if it can't, then it's most likely going to fall victim to the same complaints from guests that the earlier premium class ships have. I'm rooting for them. I hope it's a game-changing ship because we want to have an amazing experience. But the only way for us to know is to come back for a real 7-day sailing. And the good news, we'll be back next month. So as always, guys, may your seas be smooth and your horizons wide. Bon voyage.